Scary. Smartest. Philanthropist. Industrialist. And playboy billionaire.
When goblins want to scare themselves, they tell Batman stories.
One of DC's most popular character on the planet, arguably. Batman.
Boo.
The alias of Bruce Wayne, a wealthy American, member of the Justice League, being the smartest character in the multiverse, has been the most popular and oldest debate that will go on forever. Superman once had this to say about him: Batman, the most dangerous man on Earth. And it is hard to disagree with Superman, even for those who are not into DC Comics or comic enthusiasts.
Are you questioning my authority, Lieutenant?
Put your guns down. Now!
It is common knowledge that Batman is one of the smartest and most resourceful superheroes in the DC multiverse. Almost all major powerhouses in DC Comics have sometimes crossed paths with Batman, only to taste defeat at the hands of a man dressed as a bat. If you exist in the DC universe, there is a high chance that Batman has developed multiple plans to take you down. That's if you indulge in illegal activities. Surprisingly, the most cynical and the fan-favorite quality of the character, Batman. Come with me, nerd fan, let's explore the 7 times when Batman was able to outsmart everyone.
You get our strengths, but you also get our weaknesses.
You always carry kryptonite around with you?
Call it insurance.
And they say I'm scary.
Number 7. No Man's Land. While Batman is placed in a position to retake Gotham after a cataclysmic event, the series did make it evident that the hero can outsmart almost everyone, even without a plan. From Poison Ivy to Scarecrow and almost entire madhouse of Arkham Asylum, Batman slowly dethrones them from their territories in the Gotham City, even with the limited supplies he has access to throughout this series.
What gave me away?
You overplayed your part, yo.
Number 6. New World Order. With the first issue of the 1997 to 2006 Justice League Animated Universe comic, there was no better way to kick off the run than by highlighting all the heroes' abilities. The New World Order storyline focused on showing how terrifying the targeted scheming of Batman can be.
I'll take it from here.
You can't scare me, Batman.
Let me give you one word of advice.
Okay, I'll tell.
What did he say?
You don't want to know.
After the attack of the White Martians on the Justice League, Batman secretly took them out by using their pyrophobia, fear of fire, to force them to surrender or be burned to ashes, leaving the White Martians wondering what kind of powers the man dressed as a bat actually possesses. Number 5. Meeting Superman in the DC Animated Universe. The DC Animated Universe has its own history, separate from anything going on in the comics, movies, or live-action television series. And in most cases, the DC Animated Universe has provided some of the best material DC has to offer. On more than one occasion, the DC Animated Universe version of Superman thought he was one step ahead of Batman, but he wasn't. Superman used his X-ray vision to look under the cowl to figure out who Batman really was, but he learned everything he needed to know when he found out Batman tracked him home and worked out his identity.
You'd be surprised.
Would I now?
I'll let you go so you can count sheep or whatever you Kansas boys dream about. Bye.
Number 4. Mad Love. Mad Love is the 11th episode of the new Batman Adventures. In the episode, Harley Quinn recaps of the day she first met Joker, and how she thinks Batman gets in the way of her love.
You have who tied up where?
Harley Quinn misunderstood the Joker's plan, or rather, his joke, of killing the Bat. At the point she almost wanted to kill Batman. Batman then tricked her into calling the Joker to saving him, because he knew the Joker's ego wouldn't allow anyone else kill the Bat. I would say, manipulating a crazy, smart maniac, who is a mass murderer. Genius on another level.
She almost had me, you know. Arms and legs chained, dizzy from the blood rushing to my head. I had no way out other than convincing her to call you. I knew your massive ego would never allow anyone else the honor of killing me. Though I have to admit she came a lot closer than you ever did. Put.
Number 3. The Dark Knight Returns. The Dark Knight Returns is one of the best examples of how a physically diminished aged Batman would act, being a former shell of himself. Although it seemed that his fight with Superman has gone awry because of his death, it is later revealed that it was all according to the plan. Batman faked his death to make Superman realize the error of his ways of being a puppet of the government, and also to help erase his Bruce Wayne persona, to become a full-time Batman and train the next generation of vigilantes. On paper, the plan sounds crazy and impossible, but if anyone could pull it off, it would be the Bat himself. Also, having Batman's death telecasted to the public was the only way for him to fool the entire world into believing the end of the man known as Bruce Wayne.
But I didn't have to go easy on you. A different binding agent, a stronger mix. I want you to remember that. I wanted to remind you to stay out of my way. In all the years to come, in your most private moments, I want you to remember the one man who beat you.
Number 2. Hush's true identity. You can't really prepare for someone you can't see coming, especially when the person is a trustworthy childhood friend of yours, who fakes his own death and surgically makes himself look like a mirror image of you, and leaves no stone unturned to put you down. But Batman, being one of the greatest detectives in the DC universe, if not the best, slowly put the pieces of the puzzle together, and deduces Hush's true identity in a very plausible way. The story reinforces how skillful the Dark Knight really is, aside from his brawn and muscle.
Who are you working for? Ayrton, etashtornat.
Number 1. Devising contingency plan for defeating the Justice League. The vast majority of Batman's moments were aimed at outsmarting supervillains, but this story marked an interesting event where Batman's plans were used to put the Justice League out of commission. Batman had developed contingency plans to take out his fellow Justice League members in case they went rogue. Plans to take down Superman either with red kryptonite, which makes his skin become transparent and caused him to feel intense pain, as well as overload his natural solar absorption to the point his super senses were overwhelmed, or permanently kill him with green kryptonite. Hypnotize Green Lantern to believe himself to be blind, and then the ring will actually make him blind. Martian Manhunter, use a nanite magnesium virus to set him on fire. Wonder Woman, trap her mind in a simulation of an endless battle, or have Superman beat her and knock her out. The Flash, paralyze him so he can't move. Cyborg, shut him down using a computer virus, or use an EMP. Aquaman, use fear gas to make him afraid of water. Unfortunately, Vandal Savage was able to steal the plans and actively employ them against the Justice League. The Justice League would have been taken down if not for the wit of Batman, who was able to reverse his own plans and save the Justice League. You could say Batman was able to even outsmart himself, and yes, he did, his own contingency to take himself down. Distract him by taking his friends or family hostage, then take him down with a powerful attack from behind while he is distracted. Well, that's it. Thanks for hanging around till the #1 spot. We upload a new video every week. Subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to stay updated when a new video drops out. Bye for now, and see you in the next video.